Hi, everyone. I'm Dave Shore. Welcome to the 3-1 group. And as you do many, many times when you learn something about something new, whether it's on a website or anything, you start at that About section. This is our About section for the 3-1 group because we've known each other for a number of years, but we have gathered for a unique experience that will hopefully throughout this will help you as well. And you'll learn a lot as we learn a lot each time we gather with each other. So we're just going to tell you a little bit about ourselves and how and why we came together. We bring different backgrounds and different principles behind some of the things we do, but we share common interests. Does that say it best, guys?
I think you nailed it.
Right on.
I think you nailed it. I think, to just emphasize that it's sometimes tempting to go it alone in business and ventures, but when you can have a partner and a collaboration, or in our case, 3 of us that came together and were pulled together that have similarities in our background and our experience, but yet enough difference that really complements each other, that's when you've got some gold to happen.
Yeah, look, I think if you're looking, if you're a seeker, if you're looking to understand how do I, create success for myself, whether it's in my current role, in my profession, how do I start, into a profession and give myself the best chance to be successful? How do I create a side hustle that's going to change my lifestyle, or how do I get out of this, the hamster wheel that sometimes becomes corporate America and start my own business? You need resources. You need a mentor group. You need advice. And what I've come to understand over a long period of time is the most successful way to do anything that you want to do is find people who've done it successfully before you and model their behavior. And that's really I think that's really, if I were looking at us and saying, what kind of value can you guys provide me? We've got a lot of collective wisdom. We've been there, we've done that in our own areas of expertise. We can help you avoid the mistakes that are avoidable. Yeah. We can give you the inspiration and the motivation to accomplish the things that we know can be accomplished in whatever it is you're trying to create for yourself. And we do it from 3 different perspectives, adding value and kind of that 360-degree view of what you're trying to accomplish. So really, what we're here to do is serve, and our service is to share our experience and hopefully help you get through and accomplish whatever it is you're trying to accomplish that's going to be more difficult to do without us.
I think that's a great point, Mike, and yours, Kevin, as well, because when I think about it in all my executive and media industry career, we've always sought the advice of one other voice from outside, and that's always going to a consultant. But many, many times it's been a singular person. So it does add another perspective. It adds an outside someone to poke holes in what you're doing. But at the same time, sometimes it's good to have even more around you. And I feel that when we all have come together, there's 3 prongs here of the number 3 that everyone should be able to get or wants to try to achieve if they're going to be successful. So I know for each of us, we bring something different. For me, I've always loved studying leadership, and I've seen that successful teams all revolve around someone being able to organize and lead and direct certain things. That's what I bring to it, and you guys can jump in as well.
Yeah, with my background has been, digital media and marketing forever, starting radio, then in television, then I run my own video marketing business right now. And so I've been on that creative side of it. And, I think I have enjoyed coming up with content and figuring out how to distribute it and how to help other people, whether it's produce an online course or just do better video presentations.
Yeah.
So that's been my world, and what I enjoy of taking sometimes that abstract idea and putting it into a format that can reach tens to hundreds to thousands to millions of people just using social media or the World Wide Web.
Yeah, my area of expertise is sales. During every moment of your life, if you're interacting with someone else, you're either selling something to that person or you're being sold something. There's never a non-transactional interaction, whether it's your idea, your thoughts, your feelings, or some product, service, or, some company that you're trying to sell, or a promotion you're trying to get. Whatever space you find yourself in, sales is a core success, fundamental, and it's a skill that not enough people appreciate, understand, and have pursued mastery of. And that's my role, is to help you understand the importance of not only being able to sell something if you're starting a business, but that aside, if you're just looking to level up your career to the highest level, you've got to learn to sell yourself and sell your ideas and sell your value. And learning the skills to become an accomplished and successful professional salesperson really are universally applicable across the board. You could be a stay-at-home mom, or looking to build the next billion-dollar company. Everyone needs to learn the fundamentals of how to sell.
I think it's interesting because we all have come to where we are because we probably have had one or two mentors along the way.
Oh, yeah.
And I think in this day and age, with the digital access that everybody has, it makes it even more important to have yourself a mentor. And I know when the three of us get together, the thoughts start coming, the stories start coming, and immediately there's a switch that goes on in the world of creativity. And I know, guys, that we've talked about it before. There's a lot of things we can do together, but one of the things that I think that we can all bring is for you that are watching us right now. What are some of the things that you'll want to hear us talk about? What are the things that stay on your mind and you wonder about? That's what I'm most excited about.
Yeah, look, if you're watching this or listening to it on the podcast, here are the questions that I think you should ask yourself. Is there something that I'm trying to accomplish professionally that I need some help with? Is there a new venture that I want to start? I just don't know how to get started and how to even how to even build out in that direction. Or is there something just in your personal life or your business life where you're stuck and just need a little perspective to help you get unstuck and get up to the next level, whatever that is. I think if you fall into any of those categories, and most of us do at various times, I think you've come to a place where you can find help.
Yeah. And I would add to this that if you struggle with asking for help, you need to stop looking at that as a weakness, and that's a strength. If you try and do it all on your own and just figure it out, then it's going to be harder. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to say, hey, I'm kind of stuck here. And again, I think that's the beauty with the 3-1 group, from the sales to the marketing to the leadership. Maybe you're just killing it on one, but you need a little bit more help on one or two. And that's cool. And here's the thing. We don't have all the answers either, but we have a ton of experience and a desire to grow ourselves and grow other people that I think the 3-1 group is a great place to just start and learn from. And then heck, we can learn from you too.
Yeah, I think that's great. And you know what? I think, I don't know if you guys would agree with this as well, but I think one of the major points that I've learned over the years is how many times as employees or whatever have you been offered the suggestion that you need to be better at taking feedback, right? Oh, yeah. And I think that I think that on the flip side, many of us find, as we three can do as well, giving feedback is a very important thing. I think it took quite a struggle for some people to have the ability to say directly what they feel, because the quicker you poke holes in someone and tell them the truth, the quicker that they can make a pivot. And that's what they need to hear. And I think that's what's important in understanding the power of feedback.
Yep. Down. Look, if you need advice, if you're open to advice to help you get where you're trying to get faster, you've come to the right place.
Well, what we want to see is, please, as we go along, put in the comments some of the topics, some of the thoughts, some of the challenges that are in your lives that you'd like to see more things about. And as you look through some of our discussions, please come up with some more, because we would love to do those as well. And the next part of it is you can also find out individually about our past and where we come from as well. So for Mike, and for Kevin, I'm Dave. Thanks so much for joining us. Please subscribe to this channel as well. And we look forward to hearing from you right here on the 3-1 group.